amigos, here is the week of May 4th. In a moment, we're going to get to our screencast, but make sure that you read through everything. I keep getting tons of emails and questions that are literally right here. So read through everything. Everything you need to know is all here, literally spelled out for you. So go through that. All right, this week we're learning close, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go kind of quickly through this because you guys have the capability of pausing your screen and writing things down. You need your notes page so that you can fill that in, and here we go. I'm going to say it, repeat it after me, and then fill in the English. La ropa. Clothes. Abrigo is a coat, and that's like a heavy coat, like a winter coat. La blusa is a blouse. Las botas are boots. Los calcetines, socks. You should be very familiar with this after you've been in my class because we use these every time. I tell you to go get whiteboards. I also tell you to get some calcetines. Camisa is a shirt. And I got to point out, camisa is a nice shirt. This is something that you would wear if you had to go to church or a nice formal function. It's just a really good quality. It's not something that you could go outside and play in and get dirty. Instead, you would probably wear a camiseta for that, which is a t-shirt. And the easiest way to remember that this one is a camiseta is it has a T in it. Or this one's a t-shirt is because it has a T right there. Easy. El top is a sleeveless top. So clearly somebody somewhere in history had a sleeveless top on, and they went to a Spanish-speaking country and they said, "What are you wearing?" And they said, "Oh, this top, el top." And that's how it became top in Spanish. La chaqueta, jacket. La falda, skirt. And that's actually an example of one type of flamenco skirt. So if you're super bored, check out some flamenco clips online. It's fascinating how they do it. Los jeans, or jeans. Again, this existed in English before Spanish, so when it was brought over to Spanish, you just put a bit of an accent on it. Los pantalones, pants. Los pantalones cortos. Look how inventive they were with this one. Shorts are literally short pants, pantalones cortos, short pants. La sudadera is a sweatshirt, something comfy and warm. El suéter, or el jersey, that is a sweater that is meant to be nice, not something that you would run outside and get dirty. This is like something that you would wear in the winter, or whatever. But it's something nice that you don't want to get dirty, it's that you want to take care of. El traje is a suit. Traje de baño is a bathing suit. El vestido, dress. And that's a picture of one example of a quinceañera dress. They're beautiful and elaborate. And if you're bored, you can also look up some quinceañera dresses if you want to get inspiration for prom in 1,000 years from now. Zapatos, shoes. La bata, robe. Chaleco, vest. Las pantimedias, pantyhose or stockings. My grandma would wear those. I don't know too many young people that wear those anymore. El pijama, pajamas. La ropa interior. I think this one's hilarious because it literally means it's underwear, but it literally means the clothes that you wear on your interior, inside your clothes. Los tenis, which are sneakers or tennis shoes. There might be other words that you know for this if you speak Spanish, but they get confused with this one, which is, repitan, las zapatillas. I'll say that one more time. Las zapatillas. And those are slippers. Okay, next up. Los tacones. Those are high heels. Complementos are accessories. La corbata, tie. El anillo, ring. Las gafas de sol, sunglasses. You might also hear anteojos de sol, same thing. Los aretes, earrings. You might also hear los pendientes. El bolso is a purse. La bolsa is a bag, so those are purse, bag, kind of interchangeable. El paraguas is an umbrella. Literally, para is for, agua is water, so it's for water. La cadena is a chain, and el collar is a necklace. Los guantes. These are gloves, and it's like, normal gloves, but I had to put that picture in to go with these crazy times we're in. El llavero is a keychain or a key ring. Perfume, perfume. La pulsera is a bracelet. And one way that you can remember this is you take your pulse on your wrist, and it says pulse right there. El reloj pulsera is a wristwatch, or just a watch. La gorra is a baseball hat or a cap. El sombrero is a hat. And this is just like, in general, all hats. And again, if you're bored, you should look up the history of some sombreros, because I think we see a lot of like mildly racist pictures with people wearing sombreros, but the real story behind them is fascinating. And the effort that goes into creating them, they're like real good, authentic ones, are very expensive. So check it out if you get bored. All right, más complementos. I'm giving you some more because we may or may not be having a little bit of a fashion show next week. So you're going to need some of these extra words. La bufanda. Las chanclas. Las sandalias. El cinturón. All right, colores. We're not going to go into all the colors because you should hopefully know them by now, but if not, you can go in Schoology into the very first folder, and there will be some info in there. But we do have a few phrases that you need to know. ¿De qué color es? Is asking what color is whatever. So maybe somebody's wearing a yellow dress, and I could say, ¿de qué color es el vestido? And then you would say, el vestido es amarillo, or whatever color I said. So here are all the colors. Remember the at symbol shows that it could be an O or an A. Something that you should pay attention to is that brown has two extras. We've been saying café, but there's also marrón is another way that you can say brown. And then another thing that you need, and castaño, remember we learned that for hair color. It's like a chestnut kind of color, like a rich brown. Rosa is pink, but you might also see rosado. Same thing. It's just like morado. It could be rosado or rosada. Same thing. All right, some more helpful verbs or phrases. Buscar is, so these are verbs that you can conjugate, and then you can change to look for into I'm looking for a shirt. Or he buys 2 pairs of pants. Comprar, entrar, llevar, very important. Vender, you were going to be using llevar quite a bit, so that means to wear. So yo llevo, see I dropped the AR, added an O. Yo llevo una sudadera. So I just said I wear a sweatshirt, which is true. ¿Cuánto cuesta? How much does it cost? ¿Cuánto cuestan? How much do they cost? Notice, add the N, just like that. Me gusta, me gustan. Same thing. So more than one thing, add the N. Cuesta, it costs $2. Cuestan, they cost $5. El precio, that's how you say the price. And then I'm not going to go through these, but in this slides presentation, you can get into some quick conjugation. So if you wanted to check and make sure that you could conjugate all the forms of buscar, comprar, entrar, y llevar, then you could go there. All right, that is it for the presentation. Make sure that you read through everything in here. So you just did the screencast. Maybe you followed along in the presentation, you filled your notes page. Next, you're going to watch this video. Make sure that you pay attention to the end because it shows him using the verb llevar to say what people are wearing. If you want to amp it up, you can watch this video, which is actually a Spanish speaker, teaching Spanish speakers how to say words and phrases about clothing in English. So it's an interesting twist to see it from that perspective. And remember, these amp it ups are completely optional, but keep in mind that there are other 8th graders right now who are working overtime and want to get into the best colleges in spite of going through this. So you're going to be in competition with them. So make sure that you do that. Your practice this week is there's a quizzes. If you want, you can play this weird video called Billy la Bufanda, Billy the Scarf. It's made by the same guy who made Puerto el Baño, so it's weird and fun. Your activities that you must turn in this week for your credit grade is the listening activity quiz. You're going to watch another screencast. It's like 3 minutes long. And I'm going to describe what people are wearing, and you have to choose the person that I'm describing. You're going to complete that in Schoology. It is going to be, it's not going to look the same as it is right now, but you'll have that page that I was just showing you, and then here's the quiz. So you just got to take it. It's not locked on browser, nothing crazy. Make sure that you complete the homework packet. We have a way that you can fill it in slides, or if you don't want to do that, you can use the PDF. My office hours, Classroom Connect, first hour, we're meeting this week, noon. So that's it. That's all I got. If you have questions, send me an email, but please read all of this first before you email me. Okay, bye guys.